You're tuned into Visions, a business and community affairs program designed to encourage and promote entrepreneurship in Central Alabama.
Thanks for tuning into another edition of Visions. Cedric Vaughn, your host, excited about our guest and our subject today. We're going to be talking about making the transition. And we're talking with the founder and the owner of Transitions Technical College, Kanika Thompson. And we also have visiting with us today, Francesca Ross-Jones with Common Sense Tax Solutions. Ladies, thanks for joining us on the program. We're excited to have you. Been working on getting you here for a little while and glad to get a chance to talk about this great event. Ms. Thompson, you're going to be doing the 3rd annual Make the Transition Women's Wellness Expo.
Yes.
And that's going to be on Saturday, April 6th.
Yes.
And what's going to happen?
So a couple of years ago, like the year after I started Transitions Technical College, I decided that I wanted to do more, be a little bit more proactive and just kind of pick a day once a year to help people make the transition. And that means do something different from what you already done. I mean, a lot of times I think we know what we want, but we get caught up in this is what I want, and we don't actually know how to get there. So this year's theme is about wellness, financial wellness, business wellness, because I see so many young women that want to open their own businesses and want to do things, and I feel like if we don't reach out, if we don't guide them in the right direction, then they'll be lost. Because it's one thing to have a business and then to be a business owner. It's a big difference between just having a business and being an entrepreneur.
That's good.
You know, so I got with my sister, my best friends, all these powerful women who own businesses, and they do real estate and trucking companies and daycare owners, and you know, we're all business owners. Surprisingly, it's awesome. So we're all business owners, and everybody has something different to bring to the table. We're gonna tell them everything from sitting down and creating your business plan, discussing your long-term, short-term goals, to getting the EIN number, to filing your state papers, to set it up, how you want to set it up. We're going to eat, we're going to drink, be merry, just have a good time, you know, and just kind of let them know that there is someone here to help you. That's good. You know, in case you don't have those resources to pay someone to do it for you, we're here to help you. Kind of like a big sister thing, really, like a mentorship.
Kind of also like a mentor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm sure that as a business owner, you're really kind of in a mentoring role, try to help, you know,
definitely
your team members.
Yes, that's the everyday thing.
Yes.
That's the everyday thing. So it's kind of like, you know, I want to build a bridge so we can close the gap. And that way, when it's my time to pass the torch, I'll be confident in who's coming along to take my place.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Well, you know, we've got your flyer. I think we've brought it up. We want to go to it once again as we are going to ask you another question about the expo. Very excited. Looks fantastic. I like your caption says 7 powerful women.
Yes.
You know, keyword powerful.
Yes.
Who are entrepreneurs sharing how to live golden. And so you talked about financial, social, and business wellness.
Right.
Very important topic. Now you brought your sister here with you, Francesca Ross-Jones,
yes,
with Common Sense Tax Solutions, and Ms. Ross-Jones. So what's going to be your role with the event?
Well, Mr. Varner, in my business, I am on a mission to embrace, elevate, empower, and educate every single person that comes in my path. Okay. So what I will be doing, or my part in the conference, I will be speaking more from the financial aspect, the business aspect, setting up the business, ensuring that your personal finances are in order, your personal credit is in order before we can even move to the business side of credit. Just all the things that it takes to be successful in business, reminding women that when you start a business, it's not going to automatically take off. You know, you have to have a foundation. You want to plant those seeds. You want to, like Kanika said, have someone there to mentor you into this transition, because it can be very overwhelming at times. In my business, I do a number of things, but it all comes back to the financial side. I myself have a lot of young women who work either as business associates or they work for me as employees. And it's a day-to-day task to not only think about the business, but the people who work for you and their needs also. So it's to be an entrepreneur is a wonderful thing. However, there is so much financial literacy that we miss. and that we don't have, and so that's why you see a lot of businesses unsuccessful.
Excellent. Well, being an entrepreneur takes a lot of work, and that's what we want to talk about, Ms. Thompson, just the work that you have put into starting Transitions Technical College.
Yes.
And what is the vision? Why did you decide to do it?
It's a labor of love. I am a 2000 graduate of John Patterson Technical College. And I have to say that that was one of the most rewarding times in my life, going to cosmetology school and being able to learn from the women that I learned from. They were older. Back when I was coming through cosmetology school, our teachers were older. My teachers were my mother's age. Now it's a difference. Now it's the younger generation. The way that you have to reach them is completely different from how we were reached coming up. Because when we were reached, you know, it was, you do what your elder tells you. Now it's a psychological thing. So it's kind of like you have to reach them first before you can even embed the knowledge into them that they need to be in this career. And I just want people to do it the right way. I just want you to get a license. Like, people don't realize that certifications and licensure, things of that nature, are what really help to make you. Education is the key. Those are the things that help to make you who you are and help you get to where you want to be. We can all watch YouTube. We can all, you know, look at somebody and do something and try to, you know, imitate it. And imitation is the best form of flattery, I have to say. But have something that's your own. When you go to school and you dedicate your time, one thing about having a college degree, and I'm sure my sister will agree, it shows to everybody that you can stay the course. You can start something and you can finish it. You know, you have to. And I think with me, I saw it going array with so many other different schools. And it was just something that I think from the time I was in school, one of my teachers said to me, one day you should do this, you should teach. Because I was always wanting to see people grow and do better.
That's good.
And I think that's something that our mother instilled in us, you know, always lift other people up.
That's good. Well, you know, one of the things I know about you is that you've done the work educationally, several degrees, got military background, and so you've been laying the foundation for this for quite a while.
Right, and you have to, and I mean, we all slip and slide along the way. You know, no one's perfect, so I want people to realize that you can have your faults. You know, you can backslide, and then you can recover.
That's good.
And I think in today's society, we're living in such a forgiving society where, you know, things happen in your life and people come back and they forgive you. And I think a lot of times with the younger generation, they feel as if they make one mistake, they can never bounce back. So, you know, you as a mentor, as a business owner, you have to say, you know, or be able to show them, you have to show them, you have to lead by example. And like I tell my employees, I tell my students, you know, my friends, everybody, it's a labor of love. It's everyday task. It's something every day. Like, we deal with something every day. So I'm not a traditional president, founder that can sit back and kick back. I'm on the ground every day. I'm in the classroom, I'm in the student lab, I'm marketing, I'm branding, I'm talking to my sister about what's the next thing, I'm talking to my accountant, I'm talking to my attorney. Every day is something, and you have to stay the course. And 5 years later, I'm still on course. So.
Well, I just heard you say a couple of things, that you're all the time talking to your accountant and your attorney and the professionals that work with you.
It's a team effort. It's a team. You can't get out here and think that you're going to do it yourself. And we see it when we see the big corporations that are caving. You know, big corporations and big companies are caving. This is the time for the resurgence of the small business. You know, the foundation that our country was intended to be built on. That resurgence is coming back. So for us to get the women ready for that, that's what this Wellness Expo is about. Let us show you how to do it, because nobody showed me. We had each other. Like, we had each other. We had education, and we had the will and the drive to keep going. To, you know, if I didn't know something, I figured it out. Websites, we built our own websites. We set our own Facebook page. We did all that. We didn't have the resources to spend on that, because we had to put the resources in other places, because you got your state licensures, your city licensures, your federal stuff that you have to deal with. So, you know, you have to stay the course. And I think a lot of times people think, oh, when I get older, I'm gonna do this when I get older. No, there is no when you get older. Life expectancies change all the time. So at the age I'm at now, had I made different decisions and started earlier, then I might not have to work as hard as I do now. I don't mind the work, but you know, we want to show these ladies that at 19 and 20, you can go ahead and get your stuff started right now.
Well, I want to say, while you're saying, when we talk about transitions, we want to compliment you on your work helping the young ladies and the students who were in transition from the other institution who was not able to fully, you know, execute on its original plan. And I, you know, saw you on the news here, and you were really, you know, stepping in to support them. So we want to say compliments to you on that. We want to also, as we're moving forward on time, just talk about some of the other people. You got some photos that you sent of some of your other participants. Of course, that's you that we got on the screen as the founder and the president. And so you got some other folks who are on your team. We'll let you explain who they are.
This is Jessica Rogers Waller. She is the owner of Just Health Services, her which is a school. She trains and certifies phlebotomists, PCTs, which are patient care technologists. She has a great program, and her school is thriving and it's growing. And I'm very, very proud of Jessica and the work she's doing. Okay, great. So she'll be there to talk about her programs.
Excellent. Excellent. I think she's been on this program before.
Right.
Okay.
This is Latricia Horton. Latricia is the owner of Next Step Learning Daycare. She's on Virginia Loop Road. Latricia has started her business from the ground up, and it's growing and thriving. She does a lot to help a lot of the kids that come from underprivileged homes. So we're great. We're happy to have Latricia.
Okay, next. Okay.
Francesca Ross Jones.
All right, she's right here.
She's
already explained, so we're gonna move right along. She's already get close on time. Okay.
This is Dominique McCall. Dominique owns a trucking company, trucking and transport company. And she's holding her own in a very competitive market that's male dominated. So she'll be there.
I've heard about her. Yes. Yes. Next.
This is Marie Williams. She's a Prudential insurance agent, and she also owns a tax preparation company. She has a GED program that she's doing in the community, so she's a great asset.
Excellent. All right, well, that's okay, and then finally?
Marquetta.
Yeah.
Marquetta's a realtor.
Okay.
She used to work for Keller Williams, and I think she's branching off on her own. So she'll be there to talk about house flipping and things of that nature. So we got somebody for everybody.
I see. Well, we're going to have women who are going to empower in financial, social, and business wellness. Ladies, we want to say thanks for coming to be with us on the program.
Thank you for having us again.
Really enjoyed it. And we're going to encourage our viewers to go to the 3rd annual Make the Transition Women's Wellness Expo. That's on Saturday, April 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's going to do it for us on this segment of Vision. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.